this is my LLM for the week, so we can run it. We have the door open sound. We can enter your username. I just keep going with this mermaid one. Then it runs. Let's see, it's going off of the CUDA cores. Okay, so it pretty much looks the same. It didn't really change anything as far as the GUI goes, except a little bit in the display. So I'm gonna send a message. So she's answering at a pretty good speed. She has more tokens than before. I bumped her up to 200 because I fixed some stuff. One, she will not go over 3 sentences, so she's not writing a novel. But that she also has a minimum of 40 characters she needs to hit. So she's not just saying, small little things. And she ends at the end of a sentence. She's not finishing her thought just in the middle of a sentence like she was doing before. She also will not re-say her name. She won't answer as the user. She won't answer as Y2K girly, which she was doing constantly. And she has memory. So here, oh my god, girl, finally I've been dying to talk to you. Did you hear about the new girl in school? What new girl? Oops. She is a little bit slower on the response sometimes, and I think that is because I upped her tokens. Oh, apparently this new girl's real hot. Hotter than Britney Spears. She's still in 2005, so we can see that coming into play there. So I want to show off the memory. She can remember. It's a pretty small memory. It's a max of 6, so she can go back 6 lines and remember that. So you can keep having a conversation with her, but if you try to go back and ask her something she said, 10 lines ago, she's not gonna remember that. But like this, where we're talking about this new hot girl, she's gonna remember. So yeah, tell me about her. Before, if I said tell me about her, she would have given me like a really weird answer. But now she's still, she knows that she said that this girl's hot, so now she's talking about like what she looks like. Let's see, what else can we ask her? So I put in her personality that she likes gossip, so okay, so not only is she hotter than the Britney Spears music video, she is also friends with Britney Spears. So she's got that going on. So yeah, she's got a couple little updates. Another small thing is there's not a space between. Before it would be user's prompt, then the or the user input, and then her full prompt, and then a space, then the user input, and it just didn't look like a regular instant messenger. So I went ahead and took that space out. So I feel like this looks more like what instant messenger looked like. A couple things I'd like to add is probably bold out these usernames. I think it would make it a little bit easier to read. But I am pretty happy with how she's coming along, especially the memory was very difficult, and her template did not work. I put her template in originally, the one that was set for this specific dolphin LLM, and she was still either repeating her name or repeating that Y2K girly name or user. So I actually had to go in and look up just how to write it in the code to make her stop doing that. So she has a function now built into her where she won't echo names. So I got her to stop doing that. Um, she has a function to tidy up the text, which is looking for sentences, looking for punctuation, building these sentences together, and then if they're not long enough or she didn't hit the max characters, she'll add a sentence or she'll add words into the sentence. So I think that's gotten her to get a lot better answers than she was before, and not stopping in the middle of a sentence. So let's see if she'll keep referencing Britney Spears. So yeah, she's talking about, what concerts this girl is going to. I've got her to talk about a few different things. I've gotten her to talk about a love triangle between her best friend and a crush. She'll talk about her crushes. Um, we can see that she is set. Obviously, she's set in the early 2000s or 90s because she's talking about Britney Spears so much. Um, but yeah, so she knows it's 2005. She is still a very small model, so some of her responses are weird. So like this, you have no idea how much I wanted to hear that before the other day. I don't know why she would say that. That's weird, but I think that just has to do with her being such a small model and having, limited parameters. But, the main things are working. Her memory works. She's not repeating herself. And then you can see when we exit, we have the little door closing sound. So, yeah, that's my LLM for the week. And that's my final.